So I'm going on holiday in the next couple of days, and just before I pack my bag and my suitcase, I wanted to show you exactly what tech is coming with me. So I've packed way too much tech on trips in the past, and I've probably ended up using around half of it. So on this particular trip, I'm looking to keep it tight. So these are 8 items, not including my MacBook or my iPhone or my iPad. And starting off with the one thing that I never travel without, the TESSAN Universal Travel Adapter. And out of all of the products on the list, this is the one product that I need to carry with me. So there's been so many times where I've landed in a country and then I've realized that my UK plug isn't gonna work. So I've had 2 options, which is to speak to the reception in the hotel or go to a pharmacy or a shop and see whether I can buy a travel adapter, which can sometimes be expensive. But this one covers over 150 countries. So if I'm in Europe or the US or several other countries, then I don't need to think about it. So what actually sold me on this travel adapter compared to some basic models is that it has USB ports and a plug socket. Hotel rooms never have enough sockets, and from time to time I used to find myself taking my iPhone off charge just to plug my MacBook in, or taking my MacBook off charge just to plug my iPad in. With this, I can have my phone, my headphones and my power bank all charging at once from a single wall socket. And if you look at the size, it's actually quite compact too, so it folds down small enough that it doesn't eat into my packing space. The size does look slightly large, but if you look at it from a different angle, then you could potentially see it as a positive, because if I am looking for it in my bag, then at least I know that I can find it slightly quicker. And for around £17, this is one of those items that quietly saves your trip at the moment that you actually need it. So next up is my Orbitkey Key Organiser, and you might think this is an odd pick for a travel video, but hear me out. So when you're out exploring a new country or a new town, then the last thing that you want is keys just making a lot of noise in your pockets when you're standing up, when you're sitting down, or when you're just moving around. So I actually got this as part of Orbitkey's mystery unboxings. And this specific key organizer is a waxed canvas version, which is supposed to repel water. So it holds up if you get caught up in the rain. So it slots all of my main keys rather than having a whole bunch of keys making a lot of noise in my pocket. So I also tend to put an air tag onto the top here, meaning that if for any reason I lose my keys, then at least I know that I've got a little bit of a fighting chance. And I've had this key organizer for a few months now, and as you can see, it's held up pretty well and a lot better than what I expected for something this compact. So next up, and number 3, is an item that I just got recently, and this is the Zeehoo MagAir power bank. And what actually sold me on this specific item is that it snaps magnetically onto the back of my phone, so there's no cables that I need to mess around with. So it's not that chunky compared to other magnetic power banks, but it's also compact enough that it can fit in one hand, and it also has a braided cable that is built right into it. So for topping up your phone or your AirPods, I don't need to pack a separate cable at all. It can give up to 45 watts through USB-C. There's also a little fold-out stand that is built in, so I can put my phone up or to the side and watch something while it's charging, which comes in handy, especially if you're sitting in a plane seat and you have nothing to hold your phone up. So this battery pack comes with a 10,000 milliamp capacity, meaning that I can charge my phone a couple of times, as well as my AirPods and a few other items. It also has a 2-year warranty period, so if anything happens to it, then at least I know I'm covered. So overall, a battery pack in general is an essential product that you should carry around with you. And in this case, all I need to do is just snap it onto the back of my phone, and then it charges my phone. It works. So next up, and item number 4, is another item from Orbitkey's mystery packages, and this is the Orbitkey Essentials Pouch Trio. And what it is basically 3 different pouches of various different sizes, and initially I wasn't quite sure what I was going to put in them, but this ended up being one of the most practical things that I pack. So the large pouch is where I put all of my cables. The medium pouch is where I put some creams and toiletries. And the smallest one is handy for whatever doesn't fit anywhere else, like small adapters, earbud tips, that kind of thing. For the larger and medium-sized pouches, it has a floating divider inside, meaning that you can actually keep things separated and easy to find. And because they're a matching set, they stack up neatly in my suitcase or in my bag. So for £30, I think that these 3 pouches solve 3 different packaging problems, which for me can be so useful, and they're all the same color. So next up, and item number 5, are my Bose QuietComfort SC headphones. And out of everything on the list, this is 100% needed, especially on flights. So because this has active noise cancellation, that means that if you are on a flight and the engine's making a lot of noise, or if there's a lot of noise from the crowd a couple of rows behind you, then turning on active notification, it means that you aren't going to hear a lot of the background noise as much. These are so comfortable to wear, especially for a long haul flight. So I've used this in the past and I haven't had any issues in terms of my ears aching at all. So the battery life lasts up to 24 hours, but I'm actually quite protective with the battery. So when I'm editing some footage in a hotel or Airbnb, then I'll switch over to the aux cable and connect that to my laptop rather than using Bluetooth connection. And I'll do all of that just to try and save a little bit of battery. So there's also an aware mode if you want to stay switched on to your surroundings. And all of that means that you don't need to take off your headphones as much. So number 6 is the DJI Mic Mini 2. And I normally bring it with me on my travels to make sure that my voice recordings are as clear as it can be. And as part of the package, I've got the 2 transmitter and 1 receiver kit. So the receiver can actually mount straight onto the camera if I want a complete wireless setup. So I don't do a lot of traveling when I'm away, but this is more or less just a just-in-case item. So the transmitters are quite small and light, so it clips straight onto your clothes without even noticing its pair. They can also pair straight to your phone using Bluetooth too, so it's really handy if you're not quite interested in using the receiver and carrying the case with you. The charging case tops up both of the transmitters. The battery life hasn't and shouldn't really be a problem for me when I'm taking these shorter trips. And as you can see, it barely takes up any space, so there isn't really a reason for me to leave it behind. So next up is the AirFly Pro 2, and I saw a lot of people on YouTube and on Instagram talking about this, so I had to buy it. So most planes still only give you a 3.5mm headphone jack. So this means that my Bose headphones or my AirPods or any other Bluetooth headphones can't actually connect to the in-flight entertainment system. So this little adapter, it plugs into the jack and then it turns it into a Bluetooth transmitter. So that means that I can use my own Bluetooth headphones rather than using their wired headphones, which I think is a better alternative. So it runs on Bluetooth 5.3 and battery life is rated at over 25 hours. And if you need to top it up, then you can charge it via USB-C. So one feature that I really like about it is that you can pair 2 sets of headphones at the same time. So if I'm traveling with someone, it means that both of us can watch and listen to the same thing at the same time. And as you can see by the size, it's quite tiny too. So all I need to do is just pull it in my tech pouch and then just forget about it. So number 8 and last up are actually 2 products that I never travel without. And these are the UGREEN 65-watt CAN fast charger paired with the UGREEN retractable USB-C cable. So like I mentioned in my previous video, I used to carry a charging brick for my laptop, another one for my iPhone, and another one for my iPad. And this in itself, it allows me to carry a lot less. So this one charger has multiple USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port, as you can see. So it means that I can carry a lot less charging bricks. And then moving on to the cable, all I do is just pull out as much cable as I need and then pull it out again and then it retracts. So this means that there isn't any tangled mess sitting at the bottom of my bag. It stretches to about 1 meter, which is a lot for charging on the plane. But so I also take this and the brick with me in terms of my everyday carry, and it supports up to 100 watts, but that depends on the charging brick that you're using. And because this is 65 watts, it means that if I add this to the equation, it means that the output is going to be 65 watts, but that is more than enough to charge my laptop, my phone, my iPad, and several other items. Overall, so because of these 2 items, it means that my tech pouch is going to be a lot lighter because I'm carrying less charging bricks, and it means that because I have a cable that's retractable, my tech pouch is going to be much cleaner. So those are the 8 items that are coming with me on my next trip, and compared to how I used to pack, this one feels a lot more lighter and easier to pack, And I'm actually quite interested to test out some of the products that I haven't actually tested out on a holiday before, compared to those items just being sat in a tech pouch somewhere and me thinking, why did I even bring them in the first place? So if you've got a travel tech item that needs to be added onto the list or needs to be swapped out, then let me know in the comments. And also, if you've liked this video, then why not like and subscribe, because a lot more tech videos are on the way. See you in the next one.